Hello everyone. Welcome on in. I'm Velvet. Thanks for joining me today for this quick look at the Going North mod by Nando. All the links will be below in the description. Remember to hit subscribe, like, comment on the video, and let's get stuck into taking a look at this fabulous world transforming mod in The Sims 4. So this world mod transforms the world of Tartosa into a scenic getaway inspired by the gorgeous volcanic island of Iceland with influences from Greenland. So you get to travel to the cold and Arctic glacier town of Sulavík for a romantic getaway, visit the local plaza with its food stalls that will serve you delicious fish, and the scenic place is the perfect getaway spot. Plop down some saunas, hot tubs, onsens for the ultimate spa vibe. So with this one, you don't get any lots. It'll be entirely up to you to find either the right builds on the gallery or build them yourself to fit the style of this world. It does feature a completely revamped world with new scenery pieces, new gameplay areas. There's a playground area for children to play around and custom seasons with cold winter time almost all the time. Yeah, there's a few little touches here and there. I do find the bottom area of the map, it's a little bit more developed than the top area. I feel like the top area is just kind of as it is, but with the weather. And then the bottom area has all the transformation with the water and the icebergs and the different builds in the houses and like the little different play areas and bits and pieces for the kids. Now this mod does have some required packs, so you will need My Wedding Stories because obviously Tartosa, and it will replace or it'll change Tartosa in your world. So when you go into the map, you will see that it still looks like Tartosa and it is still named Tartosa. There is a way around this, and the modder has linked to a YouTube video on the installation page on how to actually change that, but it will look exactly the same as it normally does with all the Tartosa pics, but when you actually go into the map, it does change, as you can see here, into this whole world. If you want to install this, I will have a little bit of an installation thing at the end of this vid, so you can check that out there as well. The required packs for this are My Wedding Stories, Snowy Escape, Businesses and Hobbies, and Season. So there's 4 essential packs, obviously, plus base game. And it does have some recommended packs as well, which are Eco Lifestyle, Life and Death, Grown Together, and Get Together. So consider that before you download the mod. And the instructions are on the installation page on Patreon, on the creators Patreon, and all linked below for you. I thought this was a beautiful world and a beautiful take on, or changed from Tartosa, which is sort of quite sunny and Mediterranean, and moving into a colder feeling world. And it looked absolutely beautiful with all the snow-capped mountains and the icebergs in the water, and it just turns it into a cute little port town, which I thought was really cool. Thank you so much for watching this quick little look at the Sims 4 Going North. I thought it was a lovely transformation. It's a way of transforming your world, but it doesn't actually add a new world to your world. The creator is currently working on an African version as well, so keep an eye out for that if you are interested in maybe changing up your game for a little bit. The installation and de-installation is pretty easy, so you know, if you don't feel like having it in your game all the time, you can take it out and put it back in again as well, which I thought was great. Anyway, I'm going to go into the installation now, so thank you so much for watching. So now I'm going to show you how I installed the game. Now I have a Windows PC, but I do play The Sims through Steam. So I will have a couple of extra steps in there, but we will get into the same destination at the end of it. So the installation instructions are on the modder's website or on Patreon, and you'll be able to go through that step by step and follow those instructions to get you installed. But I'm going to take you through how I installed it, just in case that makes it a little easier for you. And this is very, very important. So I will tell you when to do this, but make sure that you back up the gp11_coastal_01 file, the original file that's currently already in your game, before we install the modified file. So I will give you guys a big pause and let you know when we need to do this, but this is really important because if you would like to go back to the original Tartosa, you are going to need that file. So make sure before you get installation started that you have a spot for you to back up that file to. You can back up the whole Delta file if you want to, but really you only need that one specific GP11 coastal 01 file to back up. So be prepared for that. Make sure that you have a folder, or just save it to your desktop and then you can drag it wherever later. But this is super important, because if you do want to uninstall this mod, the Going North mod, you will need to have that backup so you can go back to what you originally had in Tartosa. So very important. I will tell you when to do this though, so don't panic. It's fine. It will be okay. So first up, we need to download the modded file. So if you scroll down from underneath the installation file, boom, 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 down we go. It'll take you through to an attachment, the Going North mod. Just click on that and your browser should download that for you. And then what you want to do from there is go into your downloads file. So you should have a section on your PC that just says downloads. Double click into that or click into that and you will have your download available there, ready to go. What you need to do is also unzip this. So if you don't have a auto zip function on your PC, you will need a file or something to unzip this particular file. So now the first thing that we need to do is we need to add the mods folder from the file that we just downloaded into our mods folder in the Sims 4. So we open the mods folder, we go into documents, we go into electronic arts, and then that should open up and you should be able to see your mods folder. And all you need to do is just click into the file we downloaded and then move across the mods folder just straight into the mods folder. Easy as that. Very straightforward. If you are familiar with mods, that should be a pretty straightforward process. It's the next one that's a little bit trickier. So now we're going to find our local disk, which is our C dots. And you need to go into Program Files x86. Now, I play on Steam rather than through the EA app, so I'll have a couple of extra steps, as I mentioned, but we will both get to the same place. So what you should be looking for now is a folder labeled EA Games. I'm on Steam, so I'm going through a Steam file, Steam Apps Common, and then Sims 4. All you need to do is find the EA Games folder and click into it if you use the EA app. So it should be pretty straightforward to find, I hope. So Program Files in your local disk and look for EA Games. Double click into that and that should get you into the section we're about to jump straight into in the Sims 4. So from this, we should see a folder that is labeled Delta. So you'll be able to see that it should be up near the top of the screen, or in the top of the list that you have there. I imagine, just depending on your sorting. But yeah, Delta. Double click into that, and then we are going to find the GP11 folder. So this is World 11 from a game pack. Now we're going to open the Worlds folder, and then the Areas folder. So this is where we are now going to pause. Time to back up. So this folder here, this file here, the GP11_coastal_01. This is the file that we need to back up. I'm simply going to click it or move it over into my desktop. So the original file, it's just going over to my desktop. That's my backup copy. You could also right click and copy the file and paste it into whatever folder you like. And all I did was move the modded file from the world file that we downloaded into the world's area and just replace the file just like that. And we are all installed. And now you guys are ready to play in Iceland. I hope you enjoy it. I hope that helped you install it if you needed a little bit of extra help. And thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one. Bye.